Sydney Sweeney has great genes.
Sure does.
Not a bad car either. What is going on, everybody?
Proud sponsor of the Duke and Dutch show.
Yeah.
Just kidding, I wish.
We're not getting sponsored by American Eagle. I know this is our third video on them. This is a topic that is ever evolving. It seems like this is the drama that never goes away. I mentioned this, we were talking about the Hawaii thing, and everything was on Twitter, everyone was blowing up, everyone was very worried about Hawaii. A tsunami was hitting from the earthquake, the 8.8 that happened in Kamchatka. It was sending shockwaves down the Pacific. Japan got hit. California was on warning. And Hawaii was suspected to get they could have got pummeled by a tsunami. And I remember I woke up and I was like, everything, Hawaii, Hawaii, Hawaii. And then I got there the next day. I'm like, Sydney Sweeney. It's like everybody went back to Sydney Sweeney. I was like, oh, I guess Hawaii is safe. You know, so I was like, okay, I guess it's good. Because now everyone is angry at Sydney Sweeney once again because of her great genes. Now, I don't want to sound, like a supremacist or anything like that, but I would say that Sydney Sweeney does have great genes. And you can take that in whatever sense or whatever entendre you want. You could put a G on it, a J on it. I don't really care. But obviously, people are still very triggered by this because we're still talking about this subject, which is wild.
Relevant. Yeah.
But we actually have the last time we spoke about this, we didn't have an official response. We now have an actual apology statement coming out from American Eagle, and they are begging the public. They're begging them to come back. They're saying, we were sorry we put this blonde-haired, blue-eyed, very attractive, very sexy woman in our advertisements. What were we thinking? It was wrong of us. No, they're not actually saying that at all, actually.
No, yeah.
Hi, I'm Sydney Sweeney, and I'm from Spokane, Washington. I can work as a local hire as well, though, and I am available for the American Eagle Jeans campaign shoot.
Profile and hands, please.
So this really doesn't, I guess this is her just modeling for the brand or whatever.
Thanks.
But they actually did put out an official statement here. Sydney Sweeney has great genes. Obviously, their ad is and always was about the jeans. Her jeans, her story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their American Eagle jeans with confidence their way. Great jeans look good on everyone. Now, again, in the age of cancel culture here, and as I think the pendulum, the Overton window is starting to shift back a little bit in favor of more sanity instead of all this crazy wokeness, I think this is a perfect response. It's an apology.
Absolutely.
It's an apology, but it's not an apology. They're basically
it's an unapologetic rationality of, listen, we didn't mean it the way that you guys are taking it. So, oh well.
Yeah, suck it up, get over it.
Yeah, like.
And in our last segment too, we had that whole thing with
not the way we made it
with Beyonce. She did the Levi jeans thing, and it says Beyonce has better jeans. And I'm like, so I mean, this is a marketing strategy that isn't actually really even original to American Eagle. They've been doing this double entendre thing, or jeans companies has, and it's like, yeah, why not? Sure.
Many companies do this. Coors Light, Bud Light. How many beer commercials have sarcastic meanings behind them and all that other stuff?
Bud Light might have used to, maybe, but yeah, we don't talk about Bud Light. I got in trouble the last time I kept talking about Bud Light, so I can't talk. I'm under advice from my lawyer not to talk about Bud Light anymore, bro. But clearly, not everybody's happy about this. I could have found a bunch of these because this is really such a hot topic, but we're going to hear from this person here. Let me slide this over a little bit. There we go. Who's not very happy about this this apology.
This is what they hired a crisis management team to create. At least, play along and pretend like...
I'm not sure if they hired a crisis management team. I don't.
It's just their regular PR.
I don't think they're in crisis, and I think as Patrick Bet David brought up on our last segment, they have like $65 million in free advertising. This is a slam dunk for this company. It just is.
Absolutely.
You want to stay in business? They said Sydney Sweeney has great jeans. Is and always was about the jeans. Yeah. Yes, American Eagle. Gaslight us like you didn't spell out the word GENES, and that was not what your slogan was. Her jeans, her story. Her story where there was no story. We'll continue to celebrate how everyone wears their AE jeans with confidence their way. Great jeans look good on everyone. Yawn.
So I just want to mention here before
what is like?
before we get
Your
into
response is yawn.
Yeah, well, you're not that you're not that bored of it, because if you were bored about it, you wouldn't be talking about it. And you're giving us content for thank you. I love the content. Keep it coming. But yeah, I mean, I just read that statement. I didn't get offended. I thought it was a good response, and I think they clarified. Listen, it's a double entendre. But I would object to
the fact that they actually were nice enough to make a statement and acknowledge somewhat of the issue. But yet, apparently, again, that's not enough.
You know what?
And that's what we say all the time. It's like, it's no matter what you do, it's never going to be enough. So just don't feed into it.
I don't want to be a misogynist here, but I'm going to, just for a second. I haven't seen any men come off and really be upset by this. It just seems like maybe there's one or two, but mostly it seems like it's women who are upset by this, and I'm like, I don't know.
I've seen some male responses to that had the similar messages of, oh, it means this, totally means something else.
Yeah.
But
I think
the majority is very, very much.
I just think it's about genes, reaction. But I mean, as you can see here, this is pretty popular. Vital Media Marketing. I'm not sure who this person is, but probably this girl right here. It's got 5,558 hearts. It's got 307 comments. It's been shared 276 times. So this is a lot of free advertisement for, American Eagle.
Which they usually pay millions of dollars for.
So you read the comments
you just
over
save
here.
Them millions of dollars.
They need a crisis team for the crisis team. So they meant genes are passed down from parent to offspring.
Wow.
You just interpret things however you want. I mean you can.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
Go ahead. I can't do all these lefty lunatics getting offended by everything. I don't even understand most of this stuff.
The way that they spin the story now, it's forever just a fairy tale. It's like, wow.
This just confirms it was intentional. We all knew it. Her story is that she has a racist family. All right. I don't know anything about her family. All right, let's.
Said we've heard the feedback.
But apparently
on
that
our
person does.
Campaign, and we understand that the messaging was harmful. We recognize that the slogan's wordplay could be interpreted differently than intended. While it wasn't our intention, we take responsibility and apologize for the impact of the messaging. We're committed to doing better. We're reevaluating how we shape our messaging to ensure that it uplifts without ambiguity. We're grateful for the conversation this sparked.
Well, if this is all true, then this is a total mistake. The first part was perfect. None of this is necessary. None of it.
I think it was definitely not necessary.
None of it's necessary. So.
I mean, at least they're not stating like Joey Swole level, where they're saying like, "Look, we're sorry. You definitely caught us." Like, no, they're not saying that whatsoever. They're like, "Look, you guys misinterpreted it. I guess we're sorry for creating this drama, but no drama was planned." So to me, they're still kind of saying get over it while still saying I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but like, come on, like this is nothing.
Yeah, no, the second part was necessary.
I feel like that's what they're saying. It's like, come on, this is serious.
But I think this genes thing might. Well,
you're making something out of nothing. This
actually confirms more that it's Nazi dog whistles. I just found this video, this clip. Sydney Sweeney is going viral after footage of her showing off her shooting skills was posted online.
Hey, eyes up here.
I'm gonna speed through this a little bit. Girl's going through the range.
Time 9:21. Oh my god, girl! That's your first time. That was really good.
You're going dog nuts. I mean,
ready, girl? Yes.
Sydney Sweeney has great splits.
So this would have been nothing on its own. I just thought it was, obviously. Not that it's always the case, but more conservative-leaning people tend to be more into firearms and stuff of that nature. And it just came out that Sydney Sweeney, much obviously the liberals already dislike her, so this is only going to make conservatives like her a little more, has been reported that she is, I have my whole thing up here. Oh, yeah, that's coming up in a segment here, WNBA Green Dildo. See, I knew that was going to come back to haunt me. Don't worry, that's a segment that's coming up.
You could hit the X.
I didn't even realize that was up, but I'm just, listen.
It's all right. News is news, and that's news. Look forward to it in a little bit. Let's get back to this topic, though.
All right, let's see here. Yeah, Sydney Sweeney is trending after BuzzFeed reported she has been registered as a Republican in Florida since 2024. Now, listen, I don't think this really means anything. I cannot wait. There's going to be a whole host of things that are going to come out.
Yeah.
Obviously, Nazi, fascist, dog whistles.
As soon as this whole
all,
topic came about, everyone knew now her life is going to be under a microscope even more than it was already. Like, she was a celebrity already, so of course her life was scrutinized.
It doesn't mean she
but
voted
now
that
it's
way.
like every single little thing's going to be judged, and oh well, this means this. Of course, something means everything.
Well, it doesn't even mean she voted for Trump. Maybe she didn't vote. Maybe she did vote for Trump. Maybe she voted for Harris. Who the hell knows?
It means something.
I'm a registered Democrat, like I said, and which is weird. I'm a registered Democrat. I've actually never voted for a Democratic candidate in my life, but
it works out that way sometimes.
Well, I have my reasons. Obviously, I think my vote won't be counted, but that's my conspiratorial in mind. But yeah. So, I wanted to do one more thing here. This guy is going to respond to this. I got to slide this over again. I hate TikTok.
Reported that Sydney Sweeney registered as a Republican in Florida just a few months before the 2024 election. And with this news, I haven't left the bed all day. I haven't ate anything. Nothing. I've had one Gatorade. I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick to my stomach. You were the chosen one, Sydney. How am I supposed to look at that show that has a bunch of 28-year-olds playing high school students the same ever again?
I feel for him.
Ever again. I threw out all my jeans. Yeah, look at them the same.
All right.
This morning.
So yeah, obviously, like, this is how you should take this stuff. In all honesty,
exactly, it's satire. That's it. It should have been
humor.
this at most from the beginning.
Well, there wouldn't have been listen, if you just let the ad pass over, this would have been, he wouldn't even have content to make anything off of, and we wouldn't have content to make anything off of. You just let the ad pass over. It's not a big deal. Let's see. These comments are a little bit better. Huge news for the unemployed. Y'all, he is joking. I'm glad. I thank you for the clarification. She's making America great again. See, I don't think she's doing that either. I just think she did a jeans ad. It's not that deep. It's just not.
It wasn't
that deep.
It was not a political ad whatsoever.
I'm open. Like, listen, not that I like talking.
It's the thing, I guess.
I enjoy talking about Sydney Sweeney. I don't mind that she's on my screen. But I'm hoping at least we can get out of this, and this will be the last time we talk about it. But I'm sure there's going to be a wave of people coming in and being very, very upset. Oh, she's a registered Republican. She's just like Hitler. It's like, come on. Like, is there any difference between Sydney Sweeney and Hitler at this point? I don't know. That's
the picture has been painted.
I'm going to leave the viewers up to that. That's up for our viewers to decide. Is there a difference? But
I do not think we should have a poll on that. Just to throw that out there.
I think we should. I think it's absolutely necessary. I think we definitely should.
No violation of standards today.
That's not a violation. Why would that be a violation? It's doing.
I'd rather not talk about that group any more than we have to already.
All right. Well, we'll leave it there then, I guess. But leave a like on the video, share it out, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, and we'll catch you in the next one.
See you later.